Hello, welcome to Spy Money. So today, counting this one's $2,090. I'm up about $12,000 for the whole session. Did last night's trades, did some more earlier this morning, which I've already turned the bot off, so I can't show that one. And I was going to be done for the day, and then I went ahead and turned it on a little bit after the open today. So I'll go back in here and show you the trades. And it was a little rocky. I didn't follow the rules, but I let it trade on its own and without using one of the rules that we use. And usually if we turn it on after about 10 or 15 minutes after the open, you usually start trading pretty good. But in today's time, it never. Today we had a loser right off the bat, winner, loser, loser. So it hit this chop area. I wish I'd waited. I usually wait till about 15 after. If I would have, it'd been a winner, winner, and I'd missed out on that chop right there. So usually it's about 15 minutes after. Then we had a couple more losers over here. We had a high volume that come in and it messed it up a little bit. But the end result, I still hit my 50% target. Winners all through here. If I had followed the rules that we trade by, then I would not have lost so many trades. But what I wanted to do was turn it on, and for someone that don't know how to follow rules, I wanted to see, where it would go if we just kind of let it run, starting about 10-15 after the U.S. Open. And it actually still hit the 50% target. These are untouched trades, and it worked out real well. It actually, it got real close to 50%, and I could have paused it and been happy. But again, what I wanted to do was just let it run until we got the 50% target. As you can see here, if we'd have waited till, but you never know when to turn it on 100%, but if we would have waited until, say, 10 o'clock, right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row that were winners, seven winners in a row. That would have been, a whole lot of money. But, you don't know 100% when to turn it on. So the only thing we can do is kind of guess. Now, this morning was very hard to trade because at times there was a 10-point spread. As you can see right now, we're 1 to 3 ticks. But this morning I saw 10-point spreads here. So the bid and the ask 10 points. It was staying between 2 and 4 points. And when it is like that, your entry, you may be wanting to enter here, but it may enter up here. So there's a big difference in your entry that way. So it makes it hard to trade. So this morning wasn't the best, and it actually still made money though, but it wasn't the best. When we get these little tight moves right here, it makes it harder for it to trade. But again, we have some rules. We like a decent little swing on it. And as long as we have those rules, then we do pretty good. If I would have turned it off back in here, I'm sure that it would have been the 50%. I wasn't entirely watching it. I was just letting it run. And I ended up shutting it off right here. As you can see, there's the winner. There is another winner right here. And let's see here. This would have been a loser here. And this area right here, we would not be trading. That's part of the rules. And but once we got out this right here, we would have actually entered this trade here. So there's a winner. Right here's a winner. Here's a winner. Here's another winner. Here's a winner, and this one right here would have won. This would have been a winner. So there's a lot of winners in there if we just let it run. So it does work really well. What I like to do is I constantly preach to everybody about the 50% rule. And if you're trading one contract, that's $1,000 margin. So, well, right now it's $4,000 margin. But if it is a $1,000 margin, then you want to try to get 50%. Now, right now we've got a 4 times margin. So, if it's a $4,000 contract, I mean, we're not looking for $2,000. We're still looking for that $500 win. So if we can make that $500 win on one contract, then that's a good day. I mean, where are you going to make $500 to $1,000 a day? When we're trading 4 contracts, it's $2,090. That's a very good day. If you can make that in a day, I mean that's what doctors make, and they work in 12-hour shifts. So if you can make 50% on your money daily, you'd never go broke. So how do you get started with this? Now, one thing I will say is I am about to shut the lease down, and I've never been one to. I never wanted to have thousands of people in my company. I just want to keep a smaller group so I can be able to handle it, talk to the people, train, and we all know each other, pretty much on a first name basis. And it works good this way. So if you're interested, when I cut the leases off, they're gone. So just so you know. And it will be here pretty soon. So if you go up to the Ninja Suite up here at the top, go to SpyMoneyLSE.com. Click on the Ninja Suite. When you open that up, you're going to play a little video here, and this video will kind of give you a breakdown of a lot of things we do. One thing that you would need to do is read these facts and questions down here at the bottom, frequently asked questions. Read through that, it will answer a lot of your questions. We have a lot of indicators. We have several bots. But CoasterBot is mainly what we all use. It works really well. It's one that you don't really have to babysit that much, and it does a very good job. I no longer offer a trade copier. We don't use it. It's too much hassle trying to keep up with everything with the funded accounts. And honestly, I think you're better off just to have a small account. Get like, I don't know, even if you had $1,000 in your account, just trade some micros. Your micros will end up, making pretty good money during the day, and you don't have to worry about rules and everything that you have with a lot of prop firms. So if you go ahead and go to a smaller account, trade your micros, you can make plenty of money doing that. Hit your goals, get your account built up, and then go to minis. If you have the money, then I would just go ahead and put the money in and do minis. That's the best way to do it. So what you have to do is you have to agree to all of this. This makes it a binding contract. I want you to read through. If you do agree to it, then just copy all this, left click and copy, right click and click copy. Come up to your contact us, and if you have questions, just put them in here. And if you're not ready, if you just got some questions, you can do that. Put your first name, last name, email, phone number. I will not call you or email you unless you want me to. And then you left click or right click in here, click paste, and you send that to me. When you send that to me, that makes a binding contract. It makes everyone know that you read those rules and that you understand them and you agree to them. If you don't send the email, because that is what we go by. Now, one thing about the rules, and I like everybody to know this, you won't find this on any other company that has bots. They're looking to get your money, and that's all. I'm not. What I want you to do is understand what you're getting into before you do. Now, the bots, any auto trading bot, are not set it and leave it. Now, however, I do run my bots like if I'm in another room or something like that, or I will run them and then have, run them on a VPS, and then I will look at them on my phone, while I'm out doing things. I do that. Now, I'm not recommending that to anybody, but you can do that. It's up to you. But I recommend everybody to sit at their desk, watch the bot while they're doing something else. You might be watching Netflix or something, whatever you want to do. But, to where you can just be there with that bot. Especially if it's on a prop firm, because prop firms, when you run it on a prop firm, it just they have little glitches in their system, and there's problems that arise. A live account, I've never had an issue with a live account. It works good. The stops, take profits, everything. Never had an issue with it. It does a really good job. But make sure that you understand that bots are not set it and leave it. They're not something you turn on and you go to the beach and hang out all day and then come back and you made all this money. That's not the way they work. Anything can happen. So that's the one thing I want people to know. Another thing that I keep getting asked is how to set up your products. It's very simple. There's videos on the website to show you how to do it. Very simple to do. I do not personally do this for you. You're going to have to learn how to do it, because every time we do an update, which I do often, if I want to update indicators or bots or anything like that, you have to learn how to do this. And it's not hard. You go to Tools, Options, Import NinjaScript add-on, click on the file, and restart NinjaTrader, and you're done. It's real simple. But make sure that you understand all of these. It is very important that we start off on the right foot. And if you don't have a computer that's up to par, you can click up here on VPS and click on this. I partnered with a company, and they, in my opinion, do one of the better VPSs. It just does a great job. Also, there's one thing that I added to our product import. It's separate. NinjaTrader sometimes has trouble with like database issues and things like that. So we created a script, and what you do is, instead of starting up NinjaTrader, you click on this script, and it will go in and delete all the files and stuff that you don't need in your NinjaTrader, and it kind of refreshes it to where it's starting new every time you start it. And this has saved a lot of issues if you do that. So every time I start my NinjaTrader, that's what I do. Click on that file, and then once I click on the file, it just opens it up. It's very simple to use. And so that's one thing we added. Anything to make your system work better is what we want to do. We want no glitches. We want everything to be working. You can watch through some of these videos. I'm going to post some more on here, and the Coaster Bot does a really good job. And the proof is in the pudding, as they say. And if you just watch it, I don't pick and choose different things or whatever. I just run the bot. This morning I told everybody when to turn the bot on, because we'd had so much chop, and I told them to go ahead and turn it on, and when I did, then we come up to what we have now, which is this right here. Right now the bot is actually trading good. There's a winner. This one here's a loser. Let's see here. Looks like no more trades in there. So the market is just not moving according to what we want. And actually this loser, we would have taken that loser. Here's a loser, but we wouldn't have taken this one. Rules say not to do that. And then there's no entry here. So, I mean, you can manually enter if you want and do that. But, here's the thing. You hit your goal close to 50% or just over. If it's trading real good and it's just like it can't lose, then, let it trade some more. And then as soon as you have a loss, stop it. Once you get over your goal, if you have another winner, then you're well above your goal. So just let it keep on trading, and then once it starts getting a little choppy, then you just turn it off. So it's very simple to follow. So when you look back at this, it looks like a mess, but it's really not, because we're only looking at this right here. So if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I am going to cut off the lease pretty soon. Once we get to the number that I want to be, I'm going to cut it off. So that might be 3 days. It might be a day. It might be 3 weeks. I don't know. Whenever that number gets here and I feel like I'm getting too many people, then I'm going to cut it off. So if you're interested, get started now. Today's the day. If you have friends, just go ahead and get started on it now. It takes about a day to, if you know how to use NinjaTrader, usually the same day people are running it and doing pretty good. Some people in an hour, they've got it, because it's pretty simple to do if you know NinjaTrader. Having questions, let me know. Look forward to having you in the group.